look pretty good. Feels like it fits pretty good. Still just a little chunky. Take off a little more. Okay, we got the shape that I want roughed in. I wanted it a little bit bigger on this end and then tapering down. And that seems to fit my hand quite well if I hold it this way or this way, which is the two different ways that I've seen people use these things. I haven't really used one, so I'm not sure what I want, but that feels pretty good to my hand. We'll give that a shot. Now we'll try to decorate it up just a little bit and make it look a little fancier. And we got to thin that down just a hair. That's a little thicker than I want. Okay, we kind of got our shape roughed in that I want. Feels good, it looks good. We're just going to throw a piece of sandpaper on it, smooth it up just a hair, and just kind of see how it looks before we stop for now. That's gonna be sweet. That's a sealer coat.
Yep, this is a myelin cellulose sanding sealer that we got from Craft Supplies. And what this does is it just seals the wood in so that it's not affected by the finish. So it's not a finish in itself, it's a pre-finish. Dry it out. Apply the Mylin's friction polish on there. Fairly generous dose. Put to a dry spot on cloth and buff.
Wow. I like it. That's really pretty. Okay, here we are. Here's our finished project. I got my son helping me there. Those are his fingers, you can see. And just show you the grain and the detail on it. We did a little bit of fancy lines on the front and the back there, just a little bit. There's a knot down there towards the bottom of the handle, right down in that area. I think that's kind of cool looking. And we made it kind of big because I have a big hand. I need something big I can get a hold of. I thought it turned out pretty nice. He didn't place in the contest, but I think he did a good job for someone that hasn't got a ton of training. He does have quite a bit of experience doing pens, but not a ton of training other than just his high school wood shop and his own experience. But at the risk of embarrassing myself, I'll give it a try here and see if I can make this thing play with just a little simple song that I learned on it. Now, like I said, a lot of people just use their fingers and their fingernails. I got my trusty guitar pick. I don't have a quill, I don't have a feather, so I'll use my guitar pick and we'll try it out and see how it goes. So anyway, that gives you the idea. We tried to make it out as hard of wood as possible so it doesn't wear out that quick, but I like the way it feels. It feels good in my hand, and eventually I'll get to where I can make it sound good and get a little bit better instrument. My wife's uncle has been very gracious and has offered to help me build an instrument like his, and I'm going to take him up on that. We'll try to get some video of that process as we go along, but that'll be at a much later date, maybe a spring project. So anyway, we had fun. We made us a noter, and there you go.